Hey, how's everybody? My name is Sharon, and welcome back to my channel, Styles of Motivation. I know I've been gone for a good long while, but I'm back and doing what I want to do, doing what I love to do, and spreading motivation and encouragement to people that might need it. And since it's a new year, and I've learned a lot about myself throughout this past year, and I learned that I don't want to live in fear anymore. And I just wanted to make a video that speaks about self sabotage and how we can cope with it and try to push past those self limiting beliefs that we have, maybe that have been instilled within ourselves when we're younger and we may still hold on to in our adult lives. And I know that's something that I've struggled with, and to be honest, I still struggle with sometimes. But I've learned different ways to, you know, move past being afraid. And I just wanted to come on here and give you, some tips or, just things that I've learned to push past being afraid to live my life. Um, and I'm still learning. So it's never gonna be, you know, fully you're never gonna be fully healed, but you're always gonna be a work in progress. So I hope what I'm about to talk about will help someone. I just wanna share my stories with people and hopefully it'll help someone along the way. So with that, I want to get started with what I want to talk about, which is moving past self sabotage. The first thing that I learned was pushing past the fear. And which I know for some that's hard. That's a hard thing to do. It's easier said than done. But as long as you can believe in yourself and give yourself that encouragement, that motivation, um, and not listening to those voices of self doubt that tend to creep up in your mind, which those voices may come from people from your past telling you that you're not good enough or you're never going to be anything or you can't do something, and so you have that in your mind whenever you start to go do something you want to do for yourself, knowing it will make you happy, but those fears stop you. But as you get older and you get wiser, you learn to push away those negative energies. And basically, that's what fear is. Fear is an energy. And you can transmute that and change that into something positive in order to live your life and not continuously live in fear, afraid of doing things, afraid of living your life. And sometimes you get to that point of where you're sick and tired of not living, because if you're not living, what else is there, you have to learn how to enjoy life, enjoy your family, your friends while they're here. And you can't live in fear the rest of your life. um Another thing that I learned to do was allowing myself to feel the feelings um that come up whenever, like, someone may give me a compliment, or even a relationship, maybe dating someone, and learning how to not push away the good feelings. And I think the reason why, I've done this and we may have done this in the past, like pushing away good people in our lives, is because we may have grown up with negative people in our environments. We were never around positive, healthy relationships. And I can only speak for myself because as far as relationships goes and dating, I've always had a hard time with that. And because whenever someone was interested in me, and I may have been interested in them, but I would push them away because I what I was feeling was strange and foreign to me because I was so used to, you know, the negative parts of a relationship, the, being put down sometimes, being emotionally, verbally abused sometimes. So I didn't know what a healthy relationship looked like. And so I would sabotage those relationships and push away good people that truly wanted to have a relationship with me. And I would always end up with the person that was always toxic. But I don't do that I don't do that anymore. As I've gotten older, all I want is healthy relationships of any kind, friendships, work relationships, anything. But as far as dating, that was one of the things that I always held myself back from love. Although I wanted love and I wanted a relationship but I wouldn't give myself that chance to just allow myself to feel those feelings that come with someone being interested in you. But now I'm at a point in my life where yeah, I do want to date. I do want to, have someone in my life. But I know that's coming. So I'm single. So another thing is don't accept less than what you deserve. Because sometimes when you self sabotage, you tend to take crumbs. You take very little because you feel like you're not good enough, and you feel like you're not deserving to be happy, to have good things in your life, and you can't believe that about yourself. And most of the times that comes from people telling you that you're not good enough, or you know and putting you down throughout your life. And sometimes that will stick with you as you get older. But when you get to that point where you realize, like, no, I am deserving of good things. But sometimes it's still hard to get out of that mindset. And so that's where you have to, it's still pushing past that fear, of allowing yourself to enjoy the good things that are coming into your life. And so it's like you have to not learn to take, you know, little from people. Know what you're capable of. Know what you are worth. And that's the key thing. Know your worth. You are so worthy of everything this world has to offer. And you have to give that to yourself. You have to feel worthy within yourself. And so you know that when things come into your life, you're not going to push it away. You're not going to